Mental stressors are about your thoughts, how you think, and how you perceive the world and the people around you and yourself. Just like emotional stressors, mental stressors also arise from three different sources. At the surface level, mental stressors come from your monkey mind. It's the mind that is full of chatter, full of small details, buzzing around, jumping around from one thing to another. It is the exact opposite of the clear, calm, quiet mind. At the next level, mental stressors arise from your self-talk. Self-talk is the internal dialogue or conversation that you're having with yourself. More often than not though, your self-talk is dominated by the inner critic. The inner critic is the harsh, judgmental, negative voice in your head that always puts you down. But once in a while, occasionally, rarely, you can also hear the voice of your inner coach. This is the deeper and wiser part of yourself that most often you may be ignoring or pushing away. At the deepest level, your mental stressors arise from your basic attitude to life. Your values, which are your principles and your convictions that drive all your behaviors. Your beliefs about yourself, about other people, and about the world around you. And your assumptions, those things which you take for granted and without questioning. Please remember also that the human mind is hardwired for these two very dangerous things. The first is called inbuilt negativity bias. In simple English, it means that you have an automatic tendency to focus on negative over positive. The second is called basic attribution error. This is your default tendency to assign negative motives to others and positive motives to yourself. You must be very careful because if not handled properly, these two biases can create a huge amount of mental stress for you. Like with all the other stressors that we have seen so far, there are plenty of things you can do as stress busters when it comes to mental stress. For example, you can look at mindfulness techniques. You can look at cognitive behavior therapies or CBT as they are called. You can consider neuro-linguistic programming or NLP. You can look at transactional analysis or TA. You can look at clinical hypnotherapy. And you could also look at specifically improving your self-talk. I want you to remember that your mind is a great servant and a terrible master. I want you to remember that your mind can't control itself. To control the mind, you have to go to a place beyond it. Presence can help you shut down all those apps and scripts and programs that are keeping your mind busy. That's the way to control the monkey mind.